Now the wholesale price index, the panel has been reconstituted actually. So the new producers price index. Give me a minute. Yeah, actually, the 2022-23 will be the new base year. Since I crossed 10 years after 2011-12, which is basically the present base year. The 22-23 would be the new base year. Base year means based on that, in percentage of each product's wholesale. Wholesale in basically is basically almost a production cost, almost. Consumer price index is basically what is the rate at which the consumer buys. Wholesale means, for example, onion. You can see the picture of onion where the price is calculated at the wholesale price actually. So now they're floating that the producer price index is the PPI. It's called as. So wholesale, the difference would be ideally the prices at the producer's level and the sale where the market, what is the price level. See, you cannot calculate the producer's price index. That is the reason why we adopted wholesale price index, because producers level the agriculturists don't fix the price. It's not normal, and it's normally difficult for anyone to measure it. That is why we went for the wholesale price index. Now that they are planning to produce rather begin with the producers price index. I don't know what would be. We see that they recommend the roadmap for India to switch over from using WPI to PPI. It's a very good discussion actually. Within 18 months, they will submit their deadline. Submit the reports actually. There is a 18-member panel, includes some private sector. Several people are there. It's going to be a very significant change if it comes to. That's what I suggest. Yeah, go to the next few things. There's a report from Ministry of Education. Latest data by Unified District Information System for Education. That's out of the 14 lakh schools, 10 lakh schools are government run. This would be useful for very useful for essays. You must be able to, the data source. When you're writing essays, always the data source to be quoted. That will actually give additional 10 marks to your essays. We can't simply say experts say, scientists say, reports say, World Bank reports say, and then Government of India reports say that you cannot actually, quote anywhere. The source of the report also had to be maintained. I had been also insisting on, to go to the sources. Reserve Bank India's bulletins and the reports I had shown you. Also, the various acts. Day before also I showed the DPDP Act, Data Protection Act. I showed you the act which I read it for you. So you should be able to go to the sources. Not only the newspapers, though, I had given basics. What are the basics I had given? You have to go to the sources to find extra notes over it. Okay. So there are figures that you can always quote. So nearly 1.5 lakh schools don't have electricity. Government among the 5.45 lakh government aided schools, of around 50,000 schools don't have electricity. That's around 4.7 lakh, 4.07 lakh have functional electricity. So nearly 40,000 schools don't have drinking water facility. This is the status from the government, the statistics from the government. The report says out of 67 schools operate without functional toilets. So, including the government-aided schools, of which 46,000 schools don't have toilets. So, it's among the government schools. So, you can disabled friendly also. Only 1/3 of the schools are having disabled friendly toilets. So, these are the important facts that you can always quote. You can always mark down. This is from the government report only. So, nothing wrong in quoting it. So this is this particularly news. I took it for some other reason, but anyhow, this you can also read. But I don't think it would be useful for you. Yeah, this is another important news for you. The Central Drug Standard Control Organization imposed the ban through a gazette notification. So it is used for the painkiller for animals, including cattle, pigs. While formulations differ from human animals, it has already been banned in children in many countries. So Namilicide had is also another thing. Maybe in the match the following, they may ask, and they may also ask about the banned list of the banned drugs, giving various options. The birds exhibited elevated uric acid levels, a well documented indicate the kidney failure. And both died within 2 days of receiving the drug. So it's a very sad state of affairs. So nemelicide, basically a painkiller for animals. Veterinary Research Institute of India has confirmed the toxicity. Well, how the internet is enabled in the computers, so that in the flight services. So Vistar and other Air India is bringing it. There are various technologies available. That how is it? There is establishing a cabin server that should they have to install the server. So the voice calls could not be there. WhatsApp calls as things cannot work actually. Ground-based cellular towers, also known as air-to-ground technology, and satellite-based connectivity. There are two technologies they're saying. From the towers below in the ground, you can get internet. Others naturally from the satellite. Satellite-based connectivity would simply internet from the global ground station is transmitted aircraft through satellites. This has been an expensive thing, but still you can go through it. Electrical electronic students can read more over it. Certainly, there will be a question over it. In interview there will be a strong case for questioning. Anybody having electrical electronic knowledge and can pitch in and then give input over it. All we know is from ground internet is facilitated through a cabin server. Then its Wi-Fi is used. Otherwise, one can use the Wi-Fi from above, from satellite. Teleports you can have. There's another essay on artificial intelligence in Times of India. You would know that continuously Times of India is promoting a lot of essays on this. This article speaks about how we can democratize AI, AI education. How we have to take, how government of India can take AI education to all sections of people. Now, you can imagine, we have been discussing about the data security, ethics, and then privacy, and several other things we have been speaking. Now, this article explores about how the AI education can be taken to the all sections of people, all class of people. So the steps they're saying is these are the various steps they're saying: foundational understanding, practical skills, ethical awareness, problem solving approaches. These are the various steps they're saying. So it explores about how we can. A simple question may come in the minds that what are the various opportunities for the opportunities of AI in multiple sectors. So it could be a simple question. I should be able to give everything in this actually. So you can see Vadvani School of Data Science in IIT Madras enables such education, and IIT Madras we have created an entirely new department of Vadvani School of Data Science in IIT. So every institution is coming up with AI. A lot of private institutions have come up with AI. IIT also has come up with AI institution, separate school has come. Vadvani School of Data Science in I don't know who's Vadvani. Let me see. A lot of information about Vadvani is there. This is the latest news item. Vadvani secures 500,000 grant from Meta. This is a News Economic Times. India-based artificial intelligence non-profit Vadvani AI receives 500,000 US dollars from Meta as the three global winners of the 2023 Lama Impact Grant announced Wednesday. This is in September news. I don't know, some of you missed this. September, though, we haven't started actually. Okay. This looks very interesting. One important thing to note is it's a non-profit institution. So look at the area which is working: agriculture-focused global development organization, digital green. Another is this is a medical field. So you can imagine. So look at this. These are the important words of the transparency, innovation, and collaboration through digital transformation. This is where the questions would come actually. How the collaboration could be, how new innovation can come, how it increases transparency. Several questions can come actually. So you can see Vadvani AI was founded in 2018 to build and deploy AI solutions for underserved populations in India. Look at this. It's a very, very important fact. I'm just sharing the article Sibisa he may share related to you also. I would put it in the group. You can link and see it. It's an important essay. Since the IIT has an institution named after Vadvani, look at this. major thing is agriculture and health. These are the major facts through which it was working. Yeah. You have to keep on reading such things, I got one link from this, and at least 10, 15 institutions across India you must know of which works on artificial intelligence. Right, let us move on. This is an interesting news item that you can read for yourself. So, the Panama Treaty has been in question now. Challenge is that, you have to know where is Panama is. Panama Canal is an artificial 80-kilometer canal connecting Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. Very North, Atlantic and Pacific, North America and South America. It connects Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. So 6% of the maritime trade goes through it. Canals, like that. Basically, it was U.S. construction in 1914. So till 1919, it was in the control of U.S. actually. Then to Panama, we got a Torrijos-Carter Treaty. You see, I have to hope you know what I mean. Nothing wrong since we have 5 more minutes. Let us go to the Panama Canal. Where is it located? Where is it located actually? Yeah, this is the Panama Canal. This is the Panama City. This is called. We have got Costa Rica here. Yeah, this is Panama. Panama City is capital of Panama actually. We got Costa Rica. Its capital San Jose is near me. It's near. We got Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador is here. Now the Panama Canal. It's here. It's not quite visible actually. Exactly that location is. Yeah, this is the canal route. It's a very tough route. Connecting the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. It's a very, very tough route. Panama City is here, on the southern part of it. The distance is 82 kilometers, 51 miles. You can see this, the height increases. What are the lakes part of it? We got a Gallard Cut, Gatun Lake, and this is Pacific Ocean. This is, and again, then Atlantic Bridge, and then Bridge of Americas. There are three bridges. You can see Santana Bridge. You know, questions could be on anything. So it's for you to see. It's in Wikipedia only. So I just marked what are the important points over it. You can see it. So you have to look at the maps. Maps are very essential in. Yeah, this is what is. Yeah, this is another map. Must be this. This goes through this place. The canal marking is not clear. Let us see. Uh, I couldn't see it, but anyhow. There are 36 maps are given actually. 36 images are shown over it. Yeah, various constructions are there. The Colombia is broken and Panama came. This is the old cartoon of 1903. Separation of Panama from Colombia. The US intentions to influence the area. You can see till 1999 it was in the hands of the US. This is the construction. Three bridges, people's involved. Yeah, this is an interesting picture. I think the this is clear now. Yeah, yeah. Look at this passage. USS Mrs. USS nothing but a ship's name. Iowa. This is I basically, not L. Iowa class passes through the canal in 1945. How close is this? What bridge is this? Wow, this must be one more view of it. Pacific side entrance. I spent good time. This is another view of it. Yeah, water levels. Oh, thank you very much. That's it from today's presentation. I have nothing more actually. This you can read it for yourself, the Sunisha matter. Thank you.